going to do my talk on why beauty pageants are detrimental to society. America is fascinated with beauty. We spend millions of dollars a year on beauty products. One event that just shows how obsessed we are with beauty are children beauty pageants. Young girls and women can take home prizes such as scholarships and other prizes for how beautiful they are. This can lead girls to have low self-esteem and be sexualized at an early age, and this is why it's detrimental to our society. Beauty pageants started in 1921 in Texas. The reason for it was to boost tourism in Atlantic City. Then it was a great idea because this earned money for school, prizes, trophies, and etc. for younger women. They started realizing, though, that this led girls to be more sexualized at an early age. France was so appalled by it, they actually banned beauty pageants for girls under the age of 16 because of the fear that girls would become hypersexualized. An article that was done by New York Times about a Paris Vogue photographer who photographed underage girls in sexy clothes and postures with high heels, makeup, and painted fingernails. The American Psychological Association stated, "Girls who are sexualized early will tend to gather their self-worth as an adult based on their looks." This plays a huge role in communication because adults will see these girls as being able to make their own decisions, but they're not able to. They're younger. Girls should dress age appropriate, and when they're 10, they should dress like they're 10, not like they're in their 20s. There's this popular show called Toddlers with Tiaras. This show is about young girls whose parents are obsessed with how beautiful, or with their daughters competing against other girls for how beautiful they are. When you look at these girls who are ages 5 and 12, or 5 to 16, they look like they're in their 20s. These girls tend to become bossy and negative towards other girls in these competitions. Their outfits and makeup are outrageous as well. They put a high appearance on the way these girls should look and the way they should dress. Beauty pageants can lead them to make bad decisions and make them feel like they're never going to be perfect. According to City Journal, there was an increase of 270% with girls with the eating disorders in these children beauty pageants. Former child pageant star Brooke Breedwell said on ABC Good Morning America that the pageants left her with stress, anxiety, and the feeling that she needed to be perfect all the time. This is how most beauty pageant contestants feel, and children should not be in this. Adults can make those decisions, but children cannot. Most people think beauty pageants are just for rich kids who get entered into them, but a study done by Harvard showed both socioeconomic statuses enjoyed pageants and put their children in it. The upper class reasoning for putting their children into these was because they believed in heavily competing. They also wanted their daughters to become dentists, doctors, and other professional careers out there. People who were in the lower economic status entered daughters into the beauty pageants because they were just as competitive, but were more fascinated with how beautiful their daughters were, or wanting them to look like the standard typical Barbie. A lady who wrote this article said she interviewed a mother of a lower socioeconomic status who said this, "I tell her daughter, to exploit it. This is your life. You take what you have and you run with it." Not something that should be good advice from a mother to a younger child. Pageants, all these mothers actually had the same view of the pageants, she noticed. Now, when you think of younger girls, they also have a harder time than men with self-esteem. Statistics done by Deseret News showed 42% of these third-grade girls wanted to be thinner. This is pretty sad when a girl at a younger age that hasn't even hit puberty already wants to be thinner, and 37% of them already started dieting. The fact that girls are so easily influenced by the way they look, or the way they should look, or how much they should weigh, this can also be very damaging to them, and beauty pageants do not help this. Looking at beauty pageants and children attending them, you'll understand that now they can be destructive on your child and can lead them to have low self-esteem in the long run. This also is not good for them or society because they increase in girls becoming hypersexualized at an early age, and these consequences that they'll have to face in the long run. Also, not only that, the parents will have to face these consequences as well for putting their children into these beauty pageants. I thank you for your time.